back with another new Who. Listen, the Shakespeare Code had everything. You got the witches, you got Shakespeare, you got Queen Elizabeth coming in at the end for her cameo. It was a silly, fun time. And honestly, Expelliarmus, come on. As soon as I heard that, I was like, they are not serious this episode. It was fun. It was a good time. It was I had some notes about the witches and stuff, but I think overall, I think it was just supposed to be one of the whimsical ones. I've been finally waiting for the Doctor to like meet the witches, and they give him a tough time. I'm still looking for obviously that the chemistry with the Doctor and Martha as it continues to build. The Doctor is still going through his grief over Rose, of course. That's to be expected. We still are, and so I think they really I think they need a moment where they can bond more. And I think last episode, wasn't really that for them. But I'm sure coming up, they'll have more of a story where they can, keep building that trust and that like kind of companionship with each other so that they can move forward as a duo. Well, yeah, let's trudge on. I haven't yet seen as much references apart from Rose to prior seasons yet. But looking to see, I'm sure they'll bring a character in or some other reference in, and I would, I would really love to see that. But yeah, as always, the full-length watch-alongs and the early access content will be on the Patreon, so please join the Patreon and support if you can. Much appreciated. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, engage in any way you can. That really does help the channel. Thank you. Wow. It is that time. Let's go.
Sally Calypso with the traffic news at 10:15. With a spate of carjackings reported on New Fifth Avenue. So you take care.
New Fifth Avenue? Like New Earth? What?
They're gonna get in. There's no stopping them.
What in the... They look like the people in that painting.
1015.
The painting.
We have a problem. Require urgent assistance.
You lied to the computer. You said there were 3 of us. You told them 3.
They're in the TARDIS, no?
Please help.
What?
This is Sally Calypso signing off. Missing you already.
Sally Calypso. I saw the Statue of Liberty there at the left. Also, they look like the people in that painting. The men and the woman in that old painting. I don't know who painted it. I don't know painters. And you know what I'm talking about? And it's like a portrait. David Tennant. But what? They're stuck in the thing that looks like the TARDIS? And what's going on? Gridlock by Russell T. Davis. Okay, so Gridlock, like traffic,
Just one trip.
stuck somewhere.
Ted, one trip in the TARDIS and then home. Although,
One trip.
I suppose we could stretch the definition.
Here we
Take
go.
one trip into the past, one trip into the future.
That's how we start.
No complaints from me.
How about
Future, past, and then
different
sideways.
planet?
Can we go to yours?
There's plenty of other places.
Come on, no. I mean, Planet of the Time Lords, that's got to be worth a look.
What was it like?
Great big temples and cathedrals.
Eeh.
Lots of planets in the sky.
Touchy.
The skies are burnt orange, with a citadel enclosed in a mighty glass dome.
Oh, okay.
Under the twin suns.
He never talks about this.
Beyond that, the mountains go on forever, capped with snow.
Oh, he misses it. Oh, that music. Martha.
Nah, where's the fun for me? I don't want to go home.
Oh no.
Also, it's New York. One of the most dazzling cities ever built.
So New York again.
That's nice. Time Lord version of dazzling.
It's raining. We know it's London. It's London. Okay. Wow, the Sisters of
He
Plenitude
has arrived.
and the Face of Boe.
Find him before it's too late.
We're back to this story. I mean, I knew it was New York, but I didn't know they would come back to this story. Oh, these are the fighting Sisters of Plenitude now. They say we're different now. The green light. Green light is apt.
And the driving should be clear and easy.
Oh, that's more like it. That's the view we had last time. This must be the lower levels, down at the base of the tower, some sort of undercity.
You've brought me to the slums. We say last time, was that you and Rose?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
You're taking me to the same planets that you took her.
What's wrong with that?
It's your ex.
Nothing. I heard the word rebound.
Oh! The Doctor is rebound vibes.
We did business.
Yes!
Happy, lovely, happy.
Classic New York.
They'll rip you off. Do you want some happy?
No, thanks.
Are they selling drugs?
Is that what that
I think
is?
they're selling moods.
Mood. From the Sisters of Plenitude, I'm sure they cooked up something.
I want to buy Forget.
Forget.
Try this. Forget 43. That's 2 credits.
2 credits.
What happened to your parents?
Everyone goes to the motorway in the end.
Oh.
I've lost them.
But they can't have gone far. You could find them.
Oh.
No, don't!
And then she just forgets that they ever existed.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Your parents.
Who?
They're on the motorway.
That's nice. I'm sorry, I won't keep you.
There's no negative memory to them. There's no pain anymore. It's just...
That's the human race 5 billion years in the future. Off their heads on chemicals.
Oh!
Sorry, I'm really sorry, but just need 3. That's it.
Oh! Yo, what? Is this like Sisters of Plenitude Face of Boe, or is this somebody else?
so gonna kill you, and never mind him, I'm gonna kill you myself!
I recognize her, the girl. She's from Black Mirror. That episode. Sleep 14.
That's it, come on.
Whoever knows Black Mirror will know what I'm talking about. I told you I don't miss a face. Okay. I'm not missed a bunch.
Hold on.
Yo, this is the motorway thing. Is this motorway? Use the screwdriver. Yo, how's he gonna find her now?
Request access to the fast lane?
Access granted.
Oh, yes.
Fast lane. Okay.
Where did they take her? They've taken her to the motorway.
Like carjackers to me.
You never come back.
Give up now, darling. You won't see her again.
Oh.
They all go to the motorway in the end.
You kept on saying 3. We need 3.
It's the car sharing policy. To save fuel, you get special access if you're carrying 3 adults.
Oh, the HOV lane.
Buy some happy. Then you'll be smiling, my love.
As soon as I found her alive and well, then I'm coming back.
Just shut it
And
down.
this street is closing. Tonight!
Oh God. Yo, the Doctor is not happy. He's not losing another one. The Doctor is very testy right now with this type of thing, even more than before. So he's not losing Martha like this, especially after he told her, let's go for one more trip.
And houses are made of
So they just needed her for this trip. Look at how they kept the gun there.
Take me back. That's all I want.
The gun is
I won't cause
unloaded.
any trouble. Just take me back. It's not a real gun.
So they just faked the whole thing.
As soon as we arrive, we'll drop you off and you can go back and find your friend.
Seriously.
Going out to Brooklyn. Everyone says, yeah, it's so much cleaner. And we couldn't stay in Pharmacy Town.
Well, because of me. I'm pregnant.
Oh!
What do I do now? Congratulate my kidnappers.
Oh, we're not kidnappers.
Yeah, you are.
It's only 10 miles.
How long's it gonna take?
About 6 years.
What?
You're just in time for him to start school.
6 years?
10 miles in 6 years. How come?
What is this motorway? People are backed up in there, isn't it? Gridlock. Yo! It's like traffic hell. Ugh.
What are you doing standing there? Either get out or get in.
You can't stay out here. The air is gone.
Here you
It's
go.
terrible.
Just standing there, breathing it in. It's this story.
Oh,
It says back in the old days.
Brother of Plenitude. They have 3 people now. They can go on the HOV. Ugh. The vehicles themselves are causing to this, of course. The exhaust fumes and all of that.
Sorry, I'm the Doctor.
Medical man, my name's Thomas Kincaid Brannigan. The lovely Valerie.
Nice to meet you.
And that's the rest of the family behind you.
Yo, people are living their whole lives in the gridlock.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh! Oh my god, how cute. Stop. How did they have
old
this
are
guy?
Just 2 months.
Children of the motorway.
Well, they were born in here.
We couldn't stop.
Well, you've been driving for 2 months.
We've been driving for 12 years now.
Oh my god.
Started out as newlyweds. Feels like yesterday.
Newlyweds.
You travelled 5 miles in 12 years.
Wow, that's just the way of life here now.
My friend's in one of these cars. She was taken hostage. I should go back to the TARDIS.
No, you
Late for
can't.
that. We passed the lay-by.
Yeah,
When's the next lay-by?
in 12 years.
6 months.
Oh god. Yo, and you can't like bypass. You can't just go on a different. Oh, I guess someone else is.
But how far down is it to this fast lane?
It's right at the bottom underneath the traffic jam. Rumour has it you can reach up to 30 miles per hour.
Wow, that's like crazy. Oh, we stocked up. Got self-replicating fuel, muscle stimulants for exercise,
Wow.
and all waste products are recycled as food.
Oh no. No.
Brilliant.
No. Bye.
Car 465.
So you mean nobody else can get 3 people? Like, it would make more sense to pair up.
You have been placed on hold.
You're the police.
Thank you for your call. You have been placed on hold.
You can't make outside calls. The motorway's completely enclosed.
What about the other cars?
Oh, we've got contact with them, yeah. Well, some of them anyway. They've got to be on your friends list. Now, let's see.
Friends list.
Ah, the Cassini sisters. It's Brannigan here.
Brannigan, you're a pest and a menace.
Come on now, sisters.
We're not sisters. We're married.
Oh.
Stop that modern talk of an old-fashioned cat.
Hello, sorry. I'm looking for someone called Martha
Hello.
Jones. She's been carjacked.
Wait a minute.
I love this. They're like, they're like.
53 new cars joined from the pharmacy town junction.
Anything more specific?
All in good time. 465
Yo,
That's it. So how do we find them?
Ah,
that's your business.
afraid I can't help.
Call them on this thing.
3 people though. Police put you on hold. Nobody else to call. But they have 3 people. I love that she's giving like librarian vibes. Like she just like knows everything. She's a great help. She saved up so much time. What was that?
What's that?
Huh?
It's coming from underneath.
There's a monster.
It's like Kate said, the stories, they're true.
What stories?
There's a monster in the fast lane.
People go missing on the motorway. Some cars just vanish because there's something living down there.
Oh god. And we're going there.
Huge
Oh.
and hungry. And if you
Go.
get lost on the road,
Ugh. Yo. Not snarling.
Well, like I said, air vents.
We've got to go to the fast lane. Take me down.
Not in a million years.
You've got 3 passengers. She's alone and she's lost. She doesn't even belong on this planet, and it's all my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not risking the children down there.
Oh.
Why not? What's the risk? What happens down there? How long have you been driving on the motorway?
Oh, we were amongst the first.
Oh.
It's been 23 years now.
23 years.
Have you ever seen a police car?
Yo.
I'm not sure.
There's no one.
What if the traffic jam never stops?
There's a whole city above us. The mighty city-state of New York. They wouldn't just leave us.
In that case, where are they?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
if there's no help coming? Not ever.
Famous last words is they wouldn't just leave us.
Just the motorway, with the cars going round and round and round and round, never stopping. Forever.
Oh. Bumper cars.
Sally Calypso. And it's that time again. For the daily contemplation.
Think you know us so well, Doctor. We're not abandoned. Not while we have each other.
For all of you out there on the roads, drive safe.
Drive safe to where? They can't even move. On a hill far away. Get cross. I used to love this song. There's the old rugged cross. Kind of sad, like really, I mean, it's really sad. Yo, there are some little drone things. Someday for a crown. I will cling to that old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.
Fast lane access. Please drive safe.
We made it.
Yo. Yo.
If you won't take me, I'll go down on my own. Finding my own way.
Capsule open.
Oh.
Look after this.
Oh.
I love that coat.
This Martha, she must mean an awful lot to you.
Hardly know her. I was too busy showing off. I lied to her. Bye then.
Yeah. Come on, swashbuckling pirate music. I love that.
That, and a bit magnificent.
Oh!
Sorry, motorway foot patrol.
Yo, what is going on?
Have a nice day.
He's just gonna keep going down. Oh my god. So it's gonna take forever, but I love him going into different people's cars and seeing how they're living.
Thank you for your cooperation. Your comments have been noted. Not my colour, but
Ooh.
thank you very much.
Giving gang.
Me.
Naked and afraid. Oh. What is going on here? Yo, the way he's just letting in this gas into people's people's homes.
What the hell is that?
It's just... It's all exhaust fumes out there. Nothing could breathe in that.
Calling car 465 Diamond 6. Repeat.
Who's that? Where are you?
I'm in the fast lane.
Oh.
50 yards behind. Can you get back up? Don't you understand? They're closed. They're always closed. We're stuck down here and there's something else. Can't you hear it?
That's the airbags.
Yo, buddy.
You some stupid kid.
Right. Yo, what is going on in that?
I can't move. They got us. What's got you? What is it?
Oh!
Hello?
Just drive, you idiots!
Yo!
What's out there? What is it?
Capsule open.
Oh! Come on, Sherlock Holmes.
Sorry, motorway foot patrol. Is this the last layer?
Nothing below us but the fast lane.
Can we drive down?
You need 3 to go down.
Couldn't we just cheat?
Well, I'd love to, but it's an automated system.
I would love to.
Can't jump, it's 1,000 feet down.
I just want to look.
Yeah.
Noise.
I can see something.
Just what we need, pirates.
Pirates.
The doctor.
Oh!
Where is he?
Oh! Yo, she's also going through her own. Oh! I see like it's like spiders. Oh! Oh! Like crabs.
Macra.
Macra. Oh! Yo, they're all the way on the bottom. So yeah, you can. Oh, they will crush you. Oh my god.
You have been placed on hold.
Placed on hold. Great.
Turn everything off.
You've got to be joking!
But listen, it's all fog out there, so how can they see us? The sound, or the heat, or the light, I don't know. Turn everything off, they might not be able to find us.
You turn it off. It's your lights. Can they fly higher? They can't see you anymore. But you can't see anything. Oh my god. No crabs at the bottom of the of the subway.
How did you think of that? I saw it on a film. They used to do it in submarines.
Yeah.
Trouble is, I can't remember what they did next.
Good luck.
We lost the aircon. If we don't switch the engines back on, we won't be able to breathe.
Oh, how long have we got?
8 minutes.
Oh. Yo. Not good.
The Macra used to be the scourge of this galaxy. They fed off gas, the filthier the better. Of a small empire using humans as slaves and mining gas for food. Must have devolved down the years, now they're just beasts. But they're still hungry, and my friends down there.
Oh god.
It's like
Macras.
new Times Square in here. For goodness.
Yo, it's a sister.
You've got to come with me.
Do I know you?
You
Yeah.
haven't aged at all. Time has been less kind to me.
Ooh.
Novice Haynes!
Yeah, the novice.
Hold on, get off. Last time we met, you were breeding humans for experimentation.
I sought forgiveness.
I'm not going anywhere. You've got Macra living underneath this city. Macra, and if my friend's still alive, she's stuck down there.
You've got to come with me right now.
No, you're coming with me.
The situation is even worse than you can imagine. Transport!
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Oh! Yo, he's gonna be mad.
Where are we?
High above.
Good, because you can tell the Senate of New York I'd like a word. Of people trapped on the motorway. Millions!
But you're inside the Senate. Right now.
What? Oh.
They died, Doctor.
Everyone died. The
The
gas?
city died.
How long's it been like this?
24 years.
Oh. Maybe the Macra invaded and...
All of them. Everyone. What happened?
A new chemical. A new mood. They called it bliss.
Bliss.
Everyone tried it. A virus mutated inside the compound and became airborne.
Oh.
It killed the world in 7 minutes flat.
7 minutes.
There was just enough time to close down the walkways and the flyovers, sealing off the undercity. Those people on the motorway aren't lost, Doctor. They were saved.
So the whole thing down there is running on automatic.
There's not enough power to get them out.
Who's
Yeah.
we? How did you survive?
He protected me,
Face of Boe.
and he has waited for you.
Doctor.
Oh! The Face of Boe. And you know he has stories to tell.
Face of Boe!
I knew you would come.
Friend, what happened to you?
Failing.
He protected me from the virus by shrouding me in his smoke.
Oh.
With no one to maintain it, the city's power died. The undercity would have fallen into the sea.
So he saved them.
He's giving his life force just to keep things running.
Oh.
You could have called for help.
The last act of the Senate was to declare New Earth unsafe. The automatic quarantine lasts for 100 years.
Oh no.
So the two of you stayed here on your own for all these years?
We had no choice.
Oh my god.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Save them, Doctor. Save them.
Ugh. Yo. The Face of Boe stayed back and carried the whole thing on his back, along with sister.
It's always the doctor. That friend of mine. He might think of something.
Martha, no one's coming.
I'm happy that she believes in him, even though they just spent all the time together.
He looked kind of nice.
It's a bit more than that.
Are you and him?
Sometimes I think he likes me, but sometimes I just think he needs someone with him.
Classic.
I never even asked. Where's home?
It's a long way away. I didn't really think. I just followed the doctor and they don't even know where I am. My mum and dad.
Oh.
If I died here, they'd never know.
They won't even know where to start.
So, who is he then? This doctor?
I don't know. Well, not really. There's so much he never says.
But that means that the only hope right now is
Someone we don't even know.
a complete stranger.
Rose had a moment like this of realizing.
You haven't seen the things that he can do, honestly. You've got your faith, you've got your songs and your hymns, and I've got the doctor.
Systems back online.
Here we go. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Yo.
Car 465 Diamond 6 is still registers. That's Martha. Novice Hayne, hold that in place.
Novice Hayne.
Take the residual energy, invert it, feed it through the electricity.
But there isn't enough power.
Oh, you got power! You got me! I'm brilliant with computers, just you watch.
Oh my god. They're gonna beam them up. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I give you my last.
Breath? Oh my god.
open road.
The road is now open.
Jehovah was that?
It's coming from above.
They're opening the closure.
Hold on me.
He used the power to free them.
All the cats in the kingdom.
Oh, finally.
What is it?
Yeah. The heavens opened.
What is it? It's the sun. Oh, Brannigan. Children, it's the sun.
Cute cat.
Sorry, no Sally Calypso, she was just a hologram. My name's the Doctor.
He's a magician.
Everyone drive up. Right now.
Not all at the same
Up to the
time.
roof of the motorway, come on. All of you, the whole Undercity, drive up. Drive up.
Here we go.
Drive up. Drive up and get out of the way. Car 465 Diamond 6, Martha, drive up.
That's the Doctor.
We can't go up, we'll hit the lane.
Go up.
Oh. This guy is to me, so hilarious. Is that we can't go up, we'll hit something. You're about to die here.
God, that's the sky, the real sky.
Yeah.
I told you we did it.
Did I tell you, Doctor? You're not bad at all!
Liberation.
You keep driving, Brannigan, all the way up. Because it's here, just waiting for you.
Face of Boe. It's just not gonna last.
And car 465 Diamond 6, I've sent you a flight path. Come to the Senate.
On my way.
It's cracking. Oh. Yo. Yo. Hall of the Dead.
Doctor?
Oh, she thinks that's him?
Over here.
Stop.
What happened out there?
Oh my god.
What's that?
It's the face of Boe, it's alright.
The whole thing cracked.
He's the one that saved you, not me.
My lord gave his life to save the city.
Yeah, he
And now
took
he's dying.
everything from him.
No, don't say that. Not old Boe. Plenty of life left.
It's good to breathe the air once more.
Who is he?
I don't even know.
Right. The
Legend
last of the
says
race.
the face of Boe has lived for billions of years. Isn't that right?
That would be ridiculous. That would be impossible.
Everything has its time.
Everything
You know
does.
that, old friend, better than most.
Don't. There's no need for that.
It says that the
Tell
face
us.
of Boe will speak his final secret to a traveller.
Yeah, but not yet. Who needs secrets, eh?
Just want him to
I
go.
have seen so much.
Oh.
Perhaps too much. I am the last of my kind. As you are the last of
As you are.
yours.
That's why we have to survive. Both of us. Don't go.
I must. But know this, Time Lord. You are not alone.
Alone. Oh, you are not alone. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, Doctor is broken by this. You're not the... Oh. You had a kinship with him, you know? Both being the last of their kind. You are not alone, though.
New York can start again. I think got Nobbers Haim. Just what every city needs. Cats in charge. Come on. Time we're off.
So what happened last time?
But what did he mean? The face of Boe?
You're not alone.
Not alone.
I don't know.
That...
You've got me.
Yeah.
Is that what he meant?
I mean,
I don't think so.
there's something else going on for sure.
Sorry.
Then what?
Doesn't matter. Back to the TARDIS. Off we go.
He's like, I don't think so. Oh. Yo.
All right, you staying?
Till you talk to me properly, yes.
Yes.
Last of your kind, what does that mean?
It really
Yes.
doesn't matter.
You don't talk, you never say.
Never. It's painful. It's tough.
It's the city.
They're still doing what they do together.
I lied to you.
See how hard that was.
Because I
for you to
liked
say.
it. I could pretend. Just for a bit, I could imagine they were still alive.
They were still all there.
Underneath a burnt orange sky. I'm not just a Time Lord.
Last of your kind.
I'm the last of the Time Lords.
Oh,
Face of Boe was wrong, there's no one else.
What happened?
honey, that is a whole episode that I'm waiting to watch.
There was a war. A time war. My people fought a race called the Daleks. For the sake of all creation.
They who must not be named.
We lost. Everyone lost. They're all gone now. My family, my friends, even that sky.
Ugh.
Oh, you should have seen it, that old planet. The second sun would rise in the south and the mountains would shine. The leaves on the trees were silver. When they caught the light every morning, it looked like a forest on fire. When the autumn came,
He's speaking. He's opening his heart. Oh, look at that. City of New York. Oh, I really, really enjoyed this. I thought this was really, really, really good. Yeah, the doctor at the end there, just bearing his soul. He doesn't do that often. That was really, really, really good. And I said I was waiting for a moment like this for them. I need them to have a bonding moment because they're still pretty new. They're still still getting into it. And I think this was the first step to that for sure. He has to tell that secret and really be vulnerable. And he did that here. So it's only up from here. Gridlock was a really strong episode. I thought it was the strongest one so far this season. I mean, it's episode 3, so it's not, there hasn't been that many. But I love the callback to New Earth, and the Doctor coming back here with a different companion. This is new, and having to look at some of the callbacks to that episode. We had so many in here. We had obviously the Face of Boe, Novus Dane. And we didn't really get much of the hospital itself off of the time, but we got obviously the sister of plenitude, or former one. And obviously from that episode, I remember, obviously you had Cassandra in that episode, Duke of Manhattan, Matron Cass was there, and just. I guess revisiting that now and bringing back those themes there was really nice to see. And nice to see the Doctor interact again, with the Face of Boe. Once again, I love their meetups. They're always very, very warm. Very, the Doctor, I said, really has a kinship with him, both being the last of their kind, and I think that they both recognize each other's the kind of journey and they're very like philosophical, and that Face of Boe's the voice for that is so soothing. It's so warm. It's so like it just makes you feel so comfortable. So that's always like nice to see. And just like the themes in the episode, there were so many themes here. We had, obviously like, presenting New York as a city and what we know cities for, like big cities, like noise, pollution, traffic, like gridlocks really of like traffic for hours. And people just in general, exasperated or frustrated with what's going on and not being able to move or to, or to get to where they're supposed to go. There's this tendency or picture of people from like New York being very short-tempered and like, get out of my way, get out of here, because everyone's taking pictures and everyone's like, tourists and having a good time. So people there tend to be very like, okay, yes, it's the Empire State Building. Can you get out of my way, please? you know. So this episode did have a lot of that, and you know, we had the people who were selling the moods, aka the drugs. You know, there was the drugs there, and how those moods, there was one of them that led to the end of this planet, and so that tie-in there was important. It was the Bliss one, right? That was really wild though. Bliss, it was 7 minutes and it destroyed, just like the gas came and everything, and it just like it became airborne, and then everyone was taken out. The skeletons in the Senate. Oh, it was, yeah, yeah. So all those themes there, I like how they played around with those themes. It's also like a religious theme, I would say too, like the theme of like hope and the people coming together, singing those songs. I recognize those songs, right? Like Old Rugged Cross and Abide With Me. I've not heard Old Rugged Cross in so long. It's been such a while since I heard that song, and I remember like a bunch of the lyrics too. It has such a hopeful message to it at the same time, but also very sad. And yeah, like just all of them singing that song and having this togetherness. You know, it's funny because it reminded me of like during the pandemic, you know, which obviously people don't like talk about the pandemic, but just like how you would hear stories of people sort of like you know, on their balconies trying to talk to each other or speak to each other or having this sense of community. People would be doing concerts from their balcony or from the street or whatnot because they just couldn't, you know, yeah, there was like curfews and things or whatnot. So people would have to find ways to commune together, but not be right next to each other, right? They had to speak from across the street or whatnot. And yeah, and people would do these things, songs and dances, and you know, even online, it was a community, right? Of people like going on live together in Zooms, and it had that same effect here, where people could not move, could not go somewhere, but they had to find a way to still feel community, even though they were stuck in these small cars, homes, with just one other person for most of the case, right? And yeah, so it was nice to see that, but also really like heartbreaking to see that some of them had spent like the two ladies, they said 23 years. The other couple was like that's when they got pregnant, and then they had their children in the car, and just their whole lives were spent there. So yeah, it was really like tragic in a way, knowing that they had no idea when this would end. They just kept going and hoping for more. I mean, that was kind of like how it was during that time too. Just not knowing when things would end, but hoping that it would end. And I guess there was a certain thought of how maybe people, you know, the doctor comes into this world and immediately he says something is wrong here and we need to find a way to fix it. That's the doctor, right? You know, even if you know, Martha wasn't in danger, or even if they weren't separated, the doctor it would have still been sort of similar outcome. With the doctor going up and finding the Senate, finding the Face of Boe, like he would have made all those steps, because he would have been like, wait, why are you guys stuck here? Like, we need to figure this out. But there was just no one there, that there were just not information that the above level was gone, that the city was gone, and they had to, you know, they just sort of like took the information at face value. They saw the hologram of the girl saying enjoy your drive and whatnot, and drive safely, and they just took it at face value, and didn't, you know, question it. I guess that's sometimes how we as people are, you know, we just kind of don't question much, and we just say there's someone coming. It doesn't make sense that the police isn't here, or the government didn't do this. You know, in a way, we are like that. It kind of seems silly when we watch it. They're like, oh, okay, well, okay, these people seem like they don't know how to question things or stand up for themselves or whatnot. But we are like that too. We just sort of expect that things will just move smoothly, and like if something goes wrong, that there'll be people that are rushing up to stop it, or to with law, like there is law, rule and law, you know, in the land, so things can't just happen. But you know, that's you know, I guess there's an idea that we forget that stability and things going the way they should go. We get used to it, that we think it's sort of like a thing that always just happens, and we don't understand that it's like is something that's fragile and it can crack at any second, and there could be lawlessness in the land. You know what I mean? It's like those videos of people, the videos of when people were rushing to get like toilet paper during the pandemic, and it was like people were just like pushing people out and all that kind of stuff. It's like it doesn't take long for people to get to that level. If there's no food, I always used to think if there was no food in the grocery store, there's just no food. No grocery store anywhere has food. There's no Uber Eats. There's no delivery. Everything is shut down, and all of a sudden you realize like, oh, there's no fast food and there's no grocery store. Wait, what? Like there's no food. And I think, I mean, sometimes people get used to there just being food somewhere, and it's stuff like that. So it's like I sort of understand how those people would be just surprised that like, wait, no, this doesn't make sense. Like I mean, like, like we the police will come soon. They're here. They're on hold. Great. So I instantly can't shoot it down, because if you really look further, you'll see that we do the same thing, or expect the same things. So yeah, that was pretty wild. I thought the gridlock, like looking at the cars, all in the tunnel and stuff like that was really wild to see. Like they themselves don't see it that well. They don't really get to see it because they don't see the scale of it. But seeing it from the outside shot of everything was just, it was like impossible. It was like there's no way to get through here. And then obviously Martha and her group get down to the fast lane, and the fast lane, but actually it's like the rugged lane where you can hope that you would survive. And the rakas, the crabs, that was wild. Yeah, so and the whole story about them being a whole civilization, and then they sort of devolved here, and they feed on gas and stuff. I wonder if they've had any mention before. The Doctor recognized them, but I wonder if they've been referenced before. Not that I know of. They were not, they didn't have any dimension here in a sense. So like they were just sort of like I guess bottom feeders in a sense, just like uh, looking for scraps at the bottom of the ocean type energy, without any like personality of their own here. But another interesting scene, obviously, when the Doctor was going down through each car, that was like a montage sort of feel, where I was thinking immediately like, who will he see in these cars? And I didn't catch any references. I know I made a joke about Sherlock Holmes with that guy with the hat. Is that a bowler hat? I don't know what hat that is, but that guy, I thought it was interesting. I also thought the guy with the white face, I was like, is he somebody from the hospital that I'm not thinking about? I don't know, but there were a couple of people there that I was wondering if there were references to something we've seen before, because I think that's like a great place to put in some Easter eggs. And also the black cat person, like, what was that? Oh my God. That was pretty random. That scene there was random. I was like, are they trying to tell us something here with these people here? Because they just sort of called in and they were all of a sudden there, and obviously like looking at that cat like that. I don't know what to call it actually, the black. I was like, I'm supposed to be getting a reference here, but I didn't know what it was, I guess. Maybe it wasn't anything. It was just somebody else, like a cat-like person that was just living there. So yeah. The Face of Boe. The Face of Boe's death in this episode was very sad. I knew that they were going to come back to the Face of Boe at some point, because they really left us there the last time on New Earth, and they said, at one point we will return to this story, and here it is. And the Face of Boe doesn't really tell him what the secret is. Maybe the secret is him telling him that you're not alone. Like, you're not alone, even though you're the last of your kind. It doesn't mean that you're alone. But what if he's saying that? Now my conspiracies, my Spidey conspiracy theories senses are tingling. That he's trying to say like, you're not one of the last Time Lords. You are. There's somebody else. I've been saying that since the beginning. So if that thing actually happens, I want my money. I want to win the lottery. This thing happened like so many years ago, and I'm here trying to get some points. But no, I think that might be what he's saying, or it might be just more like a metaphor type thing that you are not alone. The people that come around you, even though they are not Gallifreyans and Time Lords, Gallifreyans, are still part of your. They're still like you. They're So maybe he's saying that. The Doctor didn't seem to think so when at the end there when he told Martha. But yeah, it's been nice to see the Face of Boe. I think he's been such a like a grounded part of the universe, part of this this story, and they always call back to the Face of Boe in different places, just references, mentions, and now the Face of Boe is gone. It was wild to see the Face of Boe the face outside the container. I was like, what's gonna happen? And to see like Nova's theme just break down and cry, like you can tell how much the Face of Boe meant to her. I mean, you could tell that even from New Earth, she really respected the Face of Boe and was just like very it was reverence for him. And so the time they spent together, what the Face of Boe did to save the city, and all of that, it was such a it's so sad. And now I'm like, yo, Nova's theme is not going to be alone, but I think she's going to help running the city now. So she's going to be the new Senate. Yo, I hope Matron Casp doesn't come back and it's like, okay, power, I love this. Lock them up. She's gonna lock everybody up, and you start the hospital again. That Matron Casp. I was like, where is she actually? Did she die in the apocalyptic event? Yeah. But I know I hope they revisit New Earth, New Earth, New New York again, and then we get to see more of what the city is going through. It sort of like gives me like Station 5 vibes or Satellite 5 vibes, where they went back and then things had changed and then more stuff was happening. So I wouldn't mind if it was somewhere where we could check in on again at some point and have a different story there with. I really do like enjoy when the Doctor revisits some of these places and new things have happened and character relationship things have moved forward or backward, and then we get to sort of like play detective a little bit on what has changed and revisit some old storylines. I love that. It's nice to get new stories every now and then, of course, or all the time. But when we can go back and just continue the development of characters and have some fun with it too, is always sort of a comfortable place, I think. So this was really like great. Okay, so Martha and the Doctor, that moment there where she's asking him questions and then she pulls up the chair and sits down is so companion vibes, it's so Rose, it's so Sarah Jane, it's so the Doctor's companion. Like, I really love that she had that moment where she's like, I'm not gonna let like led by on this. I need you to tell me this, and we got a little moment from Martha talking about the Doctor early in the episode, with the couple, in the car that are kidnappers. Talk about Stockholm syndrome, right? With Martha. They become friends at the end of the day, but it's like, you kidnapped me, But Hart saying, hey, this guy is gonna come save us. I really believe in him. He can do a lot of really, he's really good and has methods and has ways to like help us or whatever. But they were like, so who is he? And she's like, I don't really know. I can't really explain to you who he is. And she realizes in real time that she doesn't have that much information about him, and she's going around the world with him. And I think Rose had the same thing on the End of the World episode, I believe it was. Yeah, because I think that was the episode. And then she was just so like, wait, who is this guy? Like, I don't know who he is. I'm about to die on this space station thing overlooking Earth, the end of the Earth, and I don't even know who I'm here with. Fully. And so that, I think that, and they had that that argument, I think, at some point during the episode of the End of the World in that chamber. And I think that's when the Doctor started, like, Chris Eccleston at the time started to like expose more of himself and say, hey, this is kind of who I am, or give it a little bit more, get to the sensitive points. And the Doctor had to do that here. He has to give up a little at this point, because we're getting to a standoff where it's like, okay, now we're getting into serious things, and I still don't know much about you. It was fun and cute all this time, and it was sort of silly. It was cute. We're on the moon, and then we're in Shakespeare. But now, in fact, actually, it took them a little bit longer, actually. But now it's like, this is I need to know the truth about you. I need to know what your story is, who you are, where you're from, and also what makes you up as a character. So I'm glad that that happened, because this really does help to bond them, and she gets to understand who she's dealing with. Because yeah, these are dangerous missions. This is this is not just fun and games, and I think that's how she's felt this time. She's a doctor, but this is way 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 above, like, that what she's doing, like, on Earth. Like, she's, this is interplanetary, this one, that one, like Face of Boe. You need to be ready for this, right? So I think it's very important that the doctor really sits her down and tells her this. And I really, really loved how he opened up. And just like, it wasn't just about telling her about who he was and getting to know him. It was about him just talking, just like it's like a therapy session. Just him saying, "Oh, I remember the mountains, the fields, the this, the that." He was just telling somebody about his planet, about his home, in a way that in a way where he's like really excited to talk about it, and like remembering it in such a nice positive way. And that's like, that's tragic, right? Like, it's happy, like bliss, but also it's like tragic. It's sad that he's remembering that as like it's like a funeral speech, right? In a sense, like he's talking about it, the memories of it. He'll never be able to see it again, but he remembers it fondly, and he's telling her, and getting close to her by doing so. He's opening up his heart, and so that was really nice to see. Tennant's acting in that scene, phenomenal. He's so good. He knows how to switch from so ferocious, angry, frustrated, like just about to fight, to those really sweet, tender moments where he can really connect with characters, connect with anyone. And his chemistry, his ability to connect and to really like pour out his soul in that moment was just, is always so honest. And I really love that scene there. I think I need more, like, always to get more and more from the doctor. I love seeing the doctor like just express himself and tell us what he's really feeling on the inside. We love the whole like, what brilliant. We love all that stuff, and we love the speaking at two times speed and stuff. But we also like when he just breaks it down, gets slow, and sits down and just says, "Hey, let me talk about my life, the life that I've had, and the things that matter to me, the things that make me feel bad, maybe makes me about to cry, my hopes and dreams, my fears." Yeah. So it was really nice to see all that this episode, and I'm really looking forward to their connection growing, and and yeah, the doctor needs to take Mother back to her family and tell them where she is, because I don't know how long they've been. I mean, they could time travel. I always forget these things, but the point being, she needs to tell her family what's going on, like if she's going to go with the doctor, and keep going, and where she wants to take her life now, because this is a big decision. She heard like the last companion, was a young girl, like she got stranded on an alternate timeline, like, you know what I mean. So at this point, doctor needs to be able to like let her know, hey, here is the decision you will need to make, and here are the risks, and your family also needs to know as well, because they're going to go through the same thing. Literally, Mama Rose is on a different planet, on a different timeline now, because of Rose meeting the doctor. So all that stuff, but I mean, she's happier now. I would say. So anyways, the point is, I think I think the doctor needs to also learn from his former companions, and how to, to play this game again. And I think if Rose were here, and if Sarah Jane were here, they would have notes for Martha, and say, hey, here are the notes, here are the things you need to realize, and here are the things you need to ask the doctor, and be very clear on, because all of us are not the same people. Sarah Jane is not Rose, and Rose is not Martha, and they need to all know, what can we take. She's about to become a doctor, and that's very important to her. She's working her whole life for that. Does she want to give that up now, and stuff like that. So it's all that kind of conversation, and I think the doctor needs to really be clear on that. Well, it was a fun episode. I really enjoyed this one. This one is definitely up there. I think it was a really good one. I had all the nice emotional beats, as well as grand swashbuckling adventure and swashbuckling music too. I heard it, and then some nice singing and tracks and stuff. The songs they sang, "Abide with Me," "Old Rugged Cross," really come together moments of the episode. Very heartfelt, really. So nice one. Well, thanks for watching. I will see you on the next episode. And I'll cherish the old rugged cross, exchange it someday for a crown, and exchange it someday for a crown. Ah.